Hey, it's your reigning supreme, the Doll Queen. Welcome back to my channel. And so today we are looking at the Boo original Creeproduction of Operetta. So I know everyone in their left butt cheek has already talked about these Creeproductions. They're like one of the most like popular releases of the year. But I want to talk about it too. So I am. And this is gonna be the most like unprofessional video of this doll that's out there probably, and that is okay. So we have her little packaging here, which so actually I should probably talk about release. Her and Toralei and the Werecat twins were on pre-order on March 31st, or sorry, 31. Yeah, there's 31 days in March. So March 31st, they went up for pre-order at like 11 p.m. Or like 10 p.m., something like that. And luckily, I follow Cleo's Nile on Instagram. That's where I get all the news and shit. And like basically, they went live. So then I was actually able to, because like when you go live on Instagram, it notifies your followers for the most part, unless you like go and turn that off. But I usually keep that on for that reason. So I was actually able to pre-order all like the twins and Toralei and Operetta. And then Toralei and Operetta came the day, like literally April 1st, but I was at school, so I could not pick them up until, or like could not open them up until now. And then I also have a backlog of reviews, so like these will come out eventually and be like, it's gonna be like so like not the topic anymore, but it's whatever. Point is that the Werecat twins are not supposed to come until May 19th for me, which is crazy. And Monster, like these are all sold out on Amazon right now, and Monster High, which at this point Toralei and Operetta will go back into stock, and that will probably go out of stock again before this review goes out. But they're like, no joke, we're not putting the Werecat twins back in stock. Why not? You clearly do not have the stock ready to send to Amazon, so you can make more. Like, I don't get it. Especially when for series 1 and 2 of the Creeproductions, they've made plenty of them to go around and stay in stock for like at least 2 days. And then maybe in like the series 1 ones, like the restock that happened back in like November, they were popping in and out of stock for like 4 days. 4 days. And the twins couldn't even get like a regular release through Amazon, because I think they sold out through that pre-order, which is, and like sold out in 2 minutes on Mattel Creations, which is not cool. And I think they did the same thing with Cleo and Deuce last year. So like, Mattel, make more 2-packs. Do you want money? Do you want money? If you want money, make more dolls. Meet that demand, sweetie. Instead of, you know, cutting down the prices of, or cutting down the quality of G3 dolls. You could just do that, but whatever. Your profit margin isn't already high, and you didn't already fire a bunch of designers. Really pissed at Mattel right now, if you couldn't tell. Which is why, like, you will not be seeing reviews of any of the new dolls coming out until, like, this I have to get immediately, unfortunately, and it's a pretty damn good price at $25. Like, this is definitely a $25 doll. But for like the rest of the Mattel stuff coming out with G3, I'm waiting for at least a 50% off sale, except for Caddy, the upcoming, like, I will review as soon as she becomes available for the, and pay full price for Skulltimate Secrets Caddy, because I want them to know that I like the side characters. But the other two I will wait for sale. And I'll explain that again in that review. So yeah, messy release, and us fans deserve better. And I don't know why these companies hate us and want us to die. Like, we are the reason that they make money, but whatever. Anyways, on to Operetta, because I am a yapping machine. I'll, in the description, I'll put like when it starts, when the actual review starts. So Operetta here, we have the same like trapezoid box, or like, not trapezoid, trapper keeper box, that like all the rest of the Creeproductions have, with the extending coffin shape that goes to the corner, the little weird slanted shape. Yeah, and then down here it says Operetta, daughter of the Phantom of the Opera. This is a like blood red color versus Gulia's, who's a true red color, and Toralai's, who's a scarlet red color. Lots of red going on, but hey, I'll take that over the abundance of pink that we have in the modern doll world, because I love pink, but red's pretty cool too. Yeah, then there's the little mask shape that was cut out. Mine came in a box, was shipped in an Amazon box. A lot of people's came in a bag and came crushed. Mine has slight damage right here, but I do not care because I'm taking these out of the box anyways, because these are not really my favorite boxes versus others. Because let me compare with Gulia here. So Gulia here, you can see that they just used the same print right here, but just switched it to the colors. And this print, like this flap right here, is supposed to be like character matching. So you see this pattern is on Gulia's shirt. That's why it's there. This, nowhere on here. Nowhere on here. And then that's a comparison of the reds. They're very, very, very similar, but like just slightly different. Yeah, then when we look at Laguna, we have this scale pattern, which is where? On the swimsuit and on the hoodie. So like actually matching, versus this, they did not, like after they switched to like that, this point in the original, they switched to the new packaging, which just kind of fucking sucks for the other characters who came with that new packaging, are now being pre-produced and did not get a different pattern right here. It makes them, like, I don't want to keep these in box because that shit bothers me to no end. Like Operetta should have had maybe a piano print right there, maybe this houndstooth, like something that isn't just Gulia's shit. Like, that's so lazy. Anyways, what else do we got on her? We have 612 Super Slick Beauty Mix, so her birthday is June 12th. Okay, did not know that. We have her little bug-eyed spider. Actually, yeah, that's weird. Why does the spider only have 2 eyes? Okay. And then down here it says includes doll stand and diary, and then back here is the is what the text was up here. I learned that they did that, I think, right? No, they only did that with Spectra and Abby. This is what is said for right here. It says hiding behind a mask of perfection, right? No. Yeah, I was right. This is what used to be right here. Anyways, shit aside, we have nothing over here. Love that they brought back Freaky Just Got Fabulous tagline. We have our artwork right here, and the school crest. And then on the back, we have everything. And if you see the pattern back here, you'll notice that we have this little Egyptian tomb looking thing, along with, you know, Meowdy, Persephone, Toralai, and Operetta's symbols, because Nephra was originally a part of this wave, in G1, like the original run, but now here, they decided to cut her out for some reason. I don't know why, but she was not here. So I'm assuming we're probably gonna get the next line of Creeproductions, instead of being Venus and, like, you know, that crew, it's gonna be siblings. That's my guess, where we just get Claude, Howleen, and Nephra. That's my guess, but we shall see. So it says, meet the frighteningly fashionable teenage children of the world's most famous monsters, Operetta, daughter of the Phantom of the Opera. I cut these, like this part out, so I'll do that for her. Age 16 and phantom years. Did not know that that was a different year span. And then we have Pet Memphis Daddy-O Long Legs is my pet spider because he's not like any other spider you've seen, unless you've seen one rocking a pompadour while playing a stand-up bass. Okay. Favorite food, fried peanut butter and banana sandwiches. Thank you very much. Like, no, that's not, ew, gross for that. And then BFFs, Holt, Hyde, and Deuce Gorgon, which is fun. And then all the other languages. Down here it says Finn equals Gula's guitar teacher. I think Finn is her BFF. I've never, like, that's what I looked up for Operetta, because I was curious. I was like, what about her? Because, like, this little mole right here is really giving Dolly Parton, but that was not cited as one of her inspirations. Anyways, I saw that Finn was, like, one of her, like, childhood best friends or whatever on the wiki. We'll see if that's true in the diary. I've never read her diary. Then it says monsterhigh.com, which is kind of boring, because they, like, really stripped away what Monster High, like, the website was. It's not fun anymore. And then we just have the barcode, if you want that, which, and then these ones were produced in China, which, I think all the G1 dolls are produced in China now. Is that correct? I'm looking at, my Creeproduction Laguna. Oh, and yeah, and they omitted that portion, so it doesn't say who else is in the set. Did they do that for this round? No, they got rid of it by the second wave. Yeah, so these were also made in China. Okay, because the 2022 run was made in Indonesia, so I was just curious. So now we can go ahead and unbox this bitch. Never had an Operetta. Woo! Let's check her out. Forgot to say that up here it says, I'm a high octane rockabilly phantom du force. Okay, lady. So there she is. She's really cool. So I'm gonna put her to the back and we're gonna look at what she comes with first. So obviously we have a doll stand in the classic Monster High form and a Monster High hairbrush, all in black, unfortunately. Because yes, at this point forward, all the core dolls just came with black stands and combs, or like slash brushes, but like if you look at the rest of the Creeproductions I've gotten so far, it was when we had the color stands, like Laguna has the pearlescent, Gulia has the red. So yeah, it's just sad to see that instead of correcting that and giving us some colored stands, they just went with what they originally did, which is black, which is like fine, whatever. Don't be fun. And then we have her diary, which I've never read this before, but it says, you can't play my guitars or, you can't play my guitars or read. Damn. Calling people illiterate. So yeah, we have all this. Oh, so just like the last one, it's half in French, half in English. I assume for Canada. And it just ends like that. There's no about me section in these ones, which is so unfortunate. I loved that section's at the end, but it's fine. So yeah, we can then look at her pet, which is Memphis Long Legs or whatever. He's a little flexible, which is great due to his spindly, tiny little legs. Then he has the Elvis cut with he himself. Oh, that's really cute. Yeah, he's using his two front legs to comb his hair. And there's his face, really derpy, really funny. And he has his little tie. Yeah, I like him. He's nowhere close to being my favorite pet, but I like the pets. I like that he did that. And then we have her bag, or bag-ish. I really think this was a great, like, opportunity, and they took it, because, like, Draculaura came with her umbrella instead of a bag, and she comes with an instrument instead of a bag, but, you know, kids might still want it to use it as a bag, so it's attaches like a crossbody, so you can put it around her to play it, or you can put it on her back so she can use it as her bag, because it does open. And then it's just black for all that, and this is like a nice rubbery plastic, so no need to fear breaking it. And then this red part is metallic red, which is cool. It has these little holes in it. I don't know what instrument this is supposed to be, but, it has, like, the little thing that a cello or a violin or a viola would have. And it has 6 strings. Uh, all the painted detail is there, which is great. We have all this, like, white and then black and silver. This is the painted detail that we want. And then moving on to Miss Operetta. Uh, so much detail. Like, these are higher quality than the, like, Skeletor dolls that we get, which is crazy. Um, we have her signature hair, which is little victory rolls over here, which unfortunately, due to how they decided to attach the mask on and stuff, this victory roll is very much crushed, which does suck. I think I could fix it, but I don't really feel like fucking with it, because I could also just, like, not know what I'm entirely doing, but it's very hard, very in place, with these little rolled up bangs as well. You can see that these are long, 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 long. But they look great. We have, minus that little crushed part. Mainly just red, nice saran with black streak here, and some black in the back, like right here for this like little row, but it's not in the underneath portion, so it's hidden. So I think that that's pretty cool. Then we have like a few strands in the back that got a little gel on it, which is like fine. I I'm considering washing just this back portion and then that being fine, but I don't know. We'll see if I feel like fucking with it, because I don't want to mess this up. But thankfully they did put a rubber band here to keep the mask in place. Because this original mask is this translucent black color, and it has a little comb to stick into her little side of the victory roll. Which is fine, but I like how they attach the mask for like every other Operetta release, which is a little like earring piece right here. Just makes it a lot easier. But yeah, really fun. We have little masks, obviously Phantom of the Opera. And then we have this awesome, like, her face sculpt is so cool because it has all of these fun little details of the like treble clefs and the music notes and riffs, like all right there for like the scar. Super awesome. And then her makeup, she has the correct like thicker eyeliner right there, the baby blue like gray eyes, super arched brown eyebrows, and then yellow in the crease, and then like a faded smoked out yellow for the rest, and it looks really good. Like I love her makeup. And then we have these juicy red lips and a little faint smile with a little beauty mark on her chin. Awesome. And then she has this long little like 5 die tile thing, because it's not a dice, it's just like one side of it. And then same over here, it's the 6 but in black, and it's just a little tile. It's not like a whole cube or anything. And then her outfit is pretty fun. But before we get into that, she does have light purple skin. So she's a purple and red mixture girly. I love purple and red mixed together, which in Generation 3, that is Torali's thing. But one extra thing they added on her is this awesome, awesome little tattoo that goes all throughout her arm. So she has a full tatted sleeve, which is crazy. I've never seen any other doll have a tattoo. Yeah, it's just so cool with all like it matches like her scarring going up onto there. It's so awesome. And then outfit wise, she has this little, what do you call this? Do you call this a bolero? I don't know. A little cropped jacket that has like little puffy sleeves that's made out of satin, and then piano print on this like ribbon piece, and then spiderweb print over here. And I did not know until now, but this little portion right here, this lapel, is made out of like a velvet material. It's really soft. I like it. And there's a snap in the front. Snap. Like, okay, quality. Then we have the little skelet charm right there as like a little button for it. Like, this is like awesome, awesome quality. And then this is just like a little tank top that is a, I don't know, like a button-up shirt with this ribbon with like circles on it to look like a button-up. And this is like a nice thin flannel material that has houndstooth on it. That has like a little disruptors splatterings on it. It's cool. I like it. And then, which I don't know. Is this collar supposed to be pop-up? It may or may not be, but whatever. Yeah, this is just amazing quality, and I will forever love these Creeproductions for doing that, but they need to be more readily available. There. And then she does come with a little ring that is definitely lost on a lot of people's originals, so I'm glad that we got more of these. It's just a little black ring with a dice on it. And then we have a piano bracelet, which is very fun. And then for her belt, we have this little spiderweb clasp, like buckle right here, and then music notes and like tracks all around here. I don't know if that's what you call it, but I call them music tracks, I guess, now. And it just buttons in the back. Like, a painted belt is crazy, considering like we never get paint on any of the belts in G3. And then like this whole like music note chain piece is really cool. It's all painted black. And then we have these capris, which are kind of ugly, but I see what they were going for. And keep in mind, she was designed early 2010s. Capris were like, they were still in. But we have this nice denim material. It's a lot nicer than the denim that, the printed denim that they use for like all the other characters, because this is like actual denim and doesn't have a pattern on it. But it does have red stitching with like little faux pockets and stuff. Pretty nice. Nothing to complain about here. They're a little baggy, but I think they're supposed to be. Again, I don't have the original, so I do not know. And then we have these cool like sock sneakers that are heeled. These got like real life shoes if you like them. But they're just white with this black detailing on it, and then white little laces and a little red treble clef right there. And then the heel on it, or I guess the rest of the wedge, is a treble clef as well that's painted black. Awesome stuff. And again, a fully painted shoe. We never see that in G3. So, and they're both the same price too. So we know Mattel can do it. Do not, like, spend the money how you want, but just know they can deliver this quality, but gives you G3's quality, which is not terrible, but it's not nearly as good as what they can offer. So keep that in mind when you are buying G3 dolls, and that they always go on sale. Yeah, I just want people to be aware. And then I also wanted to see what arm peg they use. Ah, man, I'm so disappointed. Fuck y'all. Because this still spins slightly. Yeah, it's hard to take out, but from the thinness that I saw, it is still the stupid thin peg. I've ranted about it, but the Creeproductions have the thicker, like from the 2022 ones, have that thicker arm peg. They are amazing. And now, like the new Venus that came out and the Fangvo, what's her fucking name? Fangvo Genifier, both had those thicker pegs too. So I thought that these Creeproductions were going to have the thicker arm pegs, but no, we do not have the thicker arm pegs yet, permanently. Why do they hate us? So not only are they not giving us the dolls, like, readily available, they are also not giving us the highest quality of body molds either, that they have access to but refuse to use. Like, because I know I checked the Fangvo Genifier, and that one I think was made in China as well. So they have the sculpt over there. They just refuse to use it here because they're like, their dolls can break. I don't give a shit. Like, what do you mean? It's like the same amount of plastic. Like, I just want to go over to that CEO and just be like, fuck you, fuck all your money. I'm gonna burn down your houses and like, fuck you. Luigi was onto something. I'm just gonna say that. So, from your rating stream, aggregate, you wonderful, glorious, fantabulous day. Toodles.